Why aren't your biceps growing? Chances are you're training them wrong. So why aren't your biceps growing? Chances are it's one of 4 reasons or a combination of all 4. First, you have too much volume for a small muscle. Number 2, you are not using enough focus and intensity. Number 3, you're probably doing crazy exercises and you need to work on just the basics. And number 4, poor nutrition. So you really want your biceps to grow? Yeah. Then we're going to focus on 5 things that I promise if you do all of these things, your biceps will grow. All right, here are the first 3 things that you're really going to want to focus on and that we're going to review. Number 1 is the right amount of training volume. The second thing we're going to focus on is time under tension. And the third thing that we're going to focus on is using the right exercises to stimulate that bicep for growth. Now, you got to stick around for the next 2 items, and I'm going to throw in a bonus that I think is really going to make a difference.
If you want to grow your biceps, you don't need a lot of volume. You only need 1 or 2 warm-up sets and about 9 hard working sets. Repeat, 9 hard working sets.
So first off, what is time under tension? That is the total amount of time that the muscle is under tension. A tempo workout is a rhythm. It's the rhythm at the top of the motion, on the way down, the amount of rest time, and the amount of time that you use to press the weight back up and hold it in position again. That is what a tempo is. It could be like a 4-second descent and a 2-second ascent, or concentric and eccentric. There are lots of variables, and you can use these to help you get more time under tension. Here's an example of a tempoed workout. This is a reclining hammer curl, and there is a 2-second descent and a 1-second ascent. So technically this is a 10-20 tempo. I pull up at normal speed and go down at a 2-second count. This puts a lot of time under tension on the bicep.
Focus on the basic exercises and concentrate on really good form. You don't need those crazy exercises that you see on Instagram from fitness influencers. Just concentrate on the basics, and with a lot of focus and intensity, those biceps will start to grow. There are 3 basic exercises for biceps that I would focus on. The first is concentration curls, either with dumbbells or a machine. But understand, you're going to get a little bit more from cables or a machine than you will from dumbbells just because of the laws of physics. The next exercise I would do would be bicep curls with an easy curl bar. And finally, I would use some form of a stabilized hammer curl. No matter what you have heard, you cannot activate only the long head or short head of your bicep. It's an all or nothing situation, and this is a scientific fact. Sorry to break it to you. That being said, there's some very specific motions that can target one area over another. But if your biceps aren't growing, isolation is not your problem.
If you have found this video helpful, hey, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Masters Muscle.
Maybe you don't need quite this level of intensity, but intensity and focus is required to make those biceps grow. So what is intensity? It's the extreme degree of strength, force, energy, or feeling. Your working set should make you feel gassed. Even though the bicep is a small muscle, you have to put everything you have into each rep. You should do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and those last 3 reps should really be a bitch, and that's how you train hard.
All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is nutrition. Nutrition plays a huge factor in your muscle growth. So I want you to ask yourself, deep down,
I want you to be totally honest with yourself. Do you feel like you truly are 100% on point with your nutrition? Do you honestly understand how much protein you should have and how you balance that out with carbs and fats? Then the next question is the rest of your body as far as musculature growing, but just not your biceps? Or if your body overall isn't growing except for your waistline, then chances are, either your training style is wrong and most likely your nutrition is off. And here's the best advice I can give you. Get a coach. Really. If you really want your body and your muscles to grow, you need to have a thorough understanding of nutrition. So why not hire somebody who knows more than you to at least get you off of that plateau? So, this is what separates the big jack guys from everyone else. It's not just that they lift more weights and maybe their style's a little bit better, but they understand the nutrition and they are willing to put forth the work that it takes to get that nutrition in. So if you really want to train hard and you want to grow those biceps, you gotta eat, but you gotta eat the right way. And if you don't know how, get a coach. And speaking of coaches, if you need help with your nutrition, I am a certified nutritionist and a certified sports nutritionist, then contact me in the comments below. I have all sorts of online nutrition plans and coaching plans. So contact me.
Get your biceps to the next level, you need a training partner. And this is my bonus tip. Now here's the important thing. When you get your training partner or when you're trying to find one, you need to find a partner who is at your level or above. Someone who understands what your goals are and who can match or increase the intensity and focus of the workout. There's no point in having a training partner that is not going to help you step up your game. You need to have someone who can really help you. And it might be your coach who's your training partner. But finding a good training partner is hard to find. But once you do, that can really step up your game and make the rest of your body grow. So let's sum this up. If you really want to train hard and grow your biceps, you need to make sure that you have the right amount of volume, that you're using time under tension, that you're using the right exercises, the basic exercises with good form. You want to make sure that you have the right amount of intensity. You've got to give your body the nutrition it needs to grow. And as a bonus, having a training partner can really help. And those are the keys to how to train hard.